Greetings, everyone. We're live now. This is Edson Agatti from Hayek Global College of Brasilia, Brazil. And I'm here with Dr. Mahjabin Banu from IPEC from India. And we'll be back right after the countdown to talk about our COIL project, which we're doing with the two institutions.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? This is a global transmission. Hayek will be live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enjoy the show.
All right, so we're back today to talk about...
Hi, Edson.
Hi, Dr. Mahjabin. We're back now to talk again about another project we're doing, and this time with Dr. Mahjabin. And I'm the professor, and she's the professor also on the other side. Before we talk about the project, Dr. Mahjabin, would you please just tell us about IPEC, the institution? And you?
Yes, IPEC stands for Inderprastha Engineering College. It is situated at Ghaziabad. The proximity to Delhi is very near, and we are very close to the capital. Basically, it is NCR region. So we are a well-known engineering college in India, and we have a capacity of around 8,000 students. We belong to MIET group of colleges, which consists of 5 different colleges at various locations in India. We have programs like engineering and management, etc. And we are 25 years old organization, education sector, and we are celebrating Silver Jubilee this year.
What does that stand for?
Yeah, we are affiliated to AKTU University, that is a state university, Uttar Pradesh. We are also NAC A plus accredited. This is national accreditation body.
Great. And just to quickly tell people about Hayek Global College. So we're here to talk about the COIL partnership we're doing between the IPEC institution and Hayek here in Brasilia. And Hayek is an institution in Brasilia, Brazil. And we're a young institution. We started in 2021 with a global MBA, and now we're beginning the undergraduate program. So much smaller in size than IPEC. But we're unique in the sense that we're creating the first international university of Brasilia, and with projects, for example, like this one, in which we're connecting students with India. And we're very excited to be doing this partnership. And let's talk a little bit about what we're going to do. So we have a project in which we're going to get students here in Brazil to connect with students all the way there in India. So this is morning here time, by the way, and it's almost evening there in India, right, Doctor? And let's tell us about what is the project that we're doing with the students, and then I'll complement also.
Academically, actually, project is a very crucial part for the experiential learning of the students, which we want to impart in our students. Right now, we will be doing some industry analysis because India is growing very fast. We are among the largest economies, and we have a good market base also for the global community too. So the world is driven towards India these days for economic reasons. We have power of youth, and of course these are college going students who will be handling the industries. And by 2035, it is expected that 1/3 of the labor market will be full of Indian population only across the world. So it is very important to focus on them for to learn the other industrial aspect as well as the cultural differences too. So this project will not only fulfill the academic requirement and will not only give the industry and the economy's experience set, but will also enhance the cross-cultural intelligence, basically the connect between the two countries. So I want them to interact with Brazil students, and they should have certain level of comfortability in discussing about their economy, about their industry, about their culture, festivals, etc., so that they should know other countries also, first-hand experience. Yeah.
Fantastic. Just to give you some perspective, we're at the same time organizing a trip with executives to India. So executives of some of the biggest companies in Brazil are interested in knowing more about the culture of India and understanding how can they can do business and be connected more of the country, because it's probably the biggest country in the world in population size. I think you have already
Oh,
passed China, right? And so
right.
it's a very important country, and for us in Brazil, it's very important for us to understand how we can get connected to Indian people and understand how we can do business, because it's a major part of what the world's business is going to be like. And when you think about a project like the ones we're doing, I see like a fantastic value added to students who are just starting out of college. They're young, and they're starting to understand about the business world, and they're already being connected, to the culture and to the students in the other side, and also not just learning about it but living the experience, right, and having to exchange thoughts and turn in a project, which is much different than just reading a book or seeing a video about some other culture. So I believe this is a great opportunity for our students here in Brazil to get connected to your students over in India. And
Sure.
a question that I would like to ask you: why do you think it's important for students in India to learn about or interact with Brazilian students?
A good question. Not specifically the Brazil means we our national education policy 2020, which we are partly implementing the government policy on education system, where we are trying to upgrade our education system towards the global standard. This is also one of the requirement that we build the bridge between the countries, across the countries, and we should take up more collaborative work with the other countries, and the student interaction and the projects and the research projects are very much welcomed. So by this reason also, Brazil is the project is going to be very interesting for that part. And for India, who is really growing very high, and already when there is a labor market expectations and projections that one third of the labor market will be dominated by Indians, because we have the largest youth pool, we have that largest pool of students and the youth and the earning, we can say the earning population, the workforce. So definitely they will be touching all parts of the countries, and of course Brazil can become a very important destination for them too. And for Brazil, this may act as a bridge to fill the gap between the two countries. It is one of a kind of project we are coming up with.
Fantastic. Yes, it's great to hear about the interest of people from India and what we're doing in Brazil. And sometimes we're very closed in our own institutions and cultures, that we don't stop to think about how others might be interested in what we are also doing over here. And let's talk a little bit about what the project is going to be like with the students. So me and Dr. Mahjabin have to put together a project for industry analysis, right? And let's talk about a little bit about that. What are we going to do in this project? Now I'll complement as we speak.
Basically, if we say our agriculture industry is very large, okay. So in that part, we are major producer of rice, wheat, Silk Road time and spices from the Silk Road time era, that era. So, and if I am not wrong, I think Brazil is a leading producer in terms of soya beans and coffee, sugarcane, right?
Yes,
And
yes, exactly.
when you are growing in the field of food industry, we can have a largest demand. Brazil only as a country cannot fulfill the whole demand of this particular market, but vegan food and veg food, the trend is increasing in India. So definitely there can be a larger policy aspect we can see into it. In terms of manufacturing, we are into pharmaceuticals. We have set an example during COVID times also. So I think Brazil student must study rather to have in fact to have knowledge on how manufacturing industry or pharmaceutical industry specifically and electronics and automobile industries are basically working in India. Regarding the technology, we are almost second largest supplier in IT and ITES services globally. So that is also can give you a good industry is functioning and why we have that competitive advantage in India regarding this IT and ITS area. So I think we can get valuable inputs for students in that. In energy sector also, we are doing good in heavy and you are doing good in biofuels, right? And in services sector, we telecom industry. We have a large banking services also, and Brazil also have a good bank services, as far as my understanding is there. So,
Yes, yes.
so what do you think? What is your expectation whether we will be able to bridge that gap?
Well, to be honest, I'm learning a lot already just by talking to you about the Indian industry and just putting together this project. It's been a great learning experience for me. So I'm just really excited about everything else we're going to do as we progress in this project and also include the students to discuss and work together. Um, yeah, as you said, you know, the agro industry in Brazil in general, and especially production of soybeans, coffee, sugarcane, and then also the meat production in Brazil is very big, right? With the chicken and cows. Corn is also big in Brazil, but you know, and well, we also have the other industries like mining. The IT industry is huge in India, and so what we're going to do is we're going to get students to compare Indian industries with Brazil industries, and so that they can have a better understanding of how each other works. So, and then we can go into particulars. How is the labor legislation? How is the medium wage? How do you hire people there? How do you do business? And all these sorts of things that's specific to a country, and maybe the culture. What are the specific things about this industry and this culture that is different? So, and then the students will have to do a comparative analysis with the same industry between India and Brazil. So, for example, let's say a student picks up the mining industry. Let's compare how the mining industry is done in India, compare how the mining industry is done in Brazil. What do you have to do to hire people in this industry? And how is the job opportunities, the business opportunities? How can it grow, etc.? What is the perspective? And this is it's going to be a great experience for them to learn with each other, and especially about a culture that is completely different from what they're used to, right? So I'm really excited about all the possibilities, and as I said, I'm learning with the process, and also excited about everything else that we're gonna create together. And what do you think why is doing projects like this important, Dr. Mahjabin? Why is COIL something that
I
we should?
think students need to interact to develop their personality too, because this will help them in building their knowledge, not only the knowledge, but also interacting with a person who is completely not belong to a same geographical area and not sharing the shared cultural system. It's very important to let them learn also how to interact with the other land people. And so because economy is a global economy, so anyhow they have to face the multiculturalism in any of the growing countries. So I think they should learn at this early stage so that they can be very productive, and they will not be. There are so many things, psychological, behavioral, and cultural aspects, and the whole thought process is regarding that. So how they interact and how they deal with the arguments, and how they deal with the situation, and how and why a particular industry is growing on the background of these interactions, how the legislations are different and why the legislations are not similar. They will be able to analyze well, I think. The labor market they will understand, but the government setup they will understand, the system of legalities they will understand, and how much we are different, and the difference should be appreciated. That is the most important point.
Yes, yes, perfect. And also complementing the difference should be appreciated. And also sometimes we realize that while interacting with people from other countries, that how similar we actually are with
Yes, is
our
also
things.
is very aspect.
So
Yes.
we learn also about the similarities, about how sometimes you realize, wow, you do the same things like we do over here. So this is a very rich experience indeed, and we prepare the students not only professionally but personally to grow as
Yes.
citizens of the world, right?
Right. Citizens of the world. Rightly said.
Fantastic. So this is exciting again. I'm very happy to be doing this project with you. By the end, we're going to issue a certificate for the students, right, who participated on this project.
Yes. We are equally very much happy to join you. The only thing is the one part of our BBA will be facing, and they are facing the examination because it's postponed. But we have another set of BBA students who are already ready, and I have a list of students, and they are approaching me because we have a larger classroom set, and we have very few, almost a sample from that particular class. So it is going to be, students are really very much excited to join us.
Great, great. Yes, we're excited too, and hope we can create and greater projects as we go with this relationship with IPEC Institute and Hayek. So you can count on us, and looking forward to this project. And any final remarks, Dr. Mahjabin?
Final remark is we are really excited, and we have a lot of plans with this particular to be connected beyond that, and definitely we are going to complement after this particular project, and looking forward for more such assignments for our upcoming students too.
Certainly. Likewise, the same goes for us here in Brazil, and we're looking forward to a great collaboration with IPIC Institute. Okay, thank you, and have a great day, everyone.
Thank you. Bye bye.